Good morning, Krista here. Thanks for stopping by Books and Jams. Welcome to another weekend reading vlog. I am in Pennsylvania with my cousins, and we are headed to one of my favorite places I used to go eat when I lived here, called Rachel's Cafe and Creperie, and they have the most delicious crepes. So good. Favorite little Amish store. We're gonna get some homemade root beer. It's a cutesy little place. You can see the laundry. Hello. I am stopped at a rest stop halfway between my cousins in Lancaster, Pennsylvania and my mom's house. Just need to get out and stretch my legs for a few minutes, but I thought I'd hop on because I did finish a book. I read one of my flip and roll TBR books for June, which was The Writing Desk by Rachel Hauck. I can't remember if that was a spinner wheel one or self-destruct, maybe. It was a self-destruct one. I can't remember, but I read it and it was really nice. 2 timelines, but about a woman struggling with writer's block. She had a breakout, amazing debut hit, but she wrote that processing the grief of losing her dad and was having a real trouble coming up with a second story. And then the past timeline was of a socialite during the Gilded Age in the South, somewhere in the South. I forget where. Cocoa Beach, like Florida, I believe. Anyways, I really liked it. It was Christian fiction, good faith content. Didn't feel cheesy or unrealistic. I really liked it. It was a good story. So I listened to that most of my trip yesterday after work, driving up to Pennsylvania, and then just finished it on my drive today. So I have 2.5 more hours to go on this drive. I started listening to An Accidental Odyssey, a random pick that is on my NetGalley and a series book, and it's a duology, so it would complete another series, which I'm feeling motivated to knock out some of those series. So it's available. It's like an 11-hour audiobook, I think. It's fine so far. It's about this girl whose dad had a stroke, and he kind of takes off to Greece, and she follows him on a whim, and her fiance is not too thrilled about it. He doesn't sound like he's the greatest guy anyways. It's very much at the beginning, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna get out now and stretch my legs a bit. It's a gorgeous day. I don't know if you can see like puffy, oh, it's hard to tell. Blue skies, puffy white clouds. Yeah, it's a really beautiful day for driving, and I should get to my mom's around dinner time, 5:30 or so. Should be good. All right, I'll chat with you later. Hello. It is now almost 9 o'clock. I'm about to eat dinner. I haven't had dinner yet today, but I got home around 6 to my mom's and chatted with my brother and Rachel for a little bit, and just got done with a Patreon Zoom meeting, checking in with some of my patrons, laughing, having a good time, hearing what they're reading. And I realized I started that new book today. I totally should have picked up Lonesome Dove. What am I doing? I had 5 hours of a drive today that I could have made progress in Lonesome Dove. I totally forgot about this because I'm listening to this one on Libro FM, which is another great option to Audible, but you get to pick the bookstore you want to represent. So I'll have a link for Libro down, and I almost said downstairs, down in the description if you would like to check it out. But I like Libro, and I'm listening to this. I used a credit on Libro to get the audiobook for this one because I couldn't get it through my libraries. So this is what I'm going to be listening. I'm not going to continue with, I started An Accidental Odyssey, but it's okay. And I just don't care about it. I would much rather get back to this one because I would like to finish Lonesome Dove before the end of June. So that's what I'm going to listen to. But right now I'm about to have dinner and hang out with my sister and brother, one of my sisters and one of my brothers. And my mom is out and about. I haven't seen her yet. She's been out since I got home. So hopefully she'll be getting home soon and I can see her too. But I don't know if I'll hop back on tonight. I don't know if I'll get any reading done. I can show you all that I brought home. I'm going to set you on my computer. Weird angle? Not too bad. So here's what I brought home for the week. I'm here for just about a week. So you already saw Lonesome Dove. I brought home The Edge of Belonging. This is a buddy read I'm going to be reading with one of my patrons. This is a Christian fiction by Amanda Cox. Come Juneteenth. I got this from a blind date with a book when I went to the market a couple weeks ago. So I figured now, obviously, it's a good time to read it. Today is Juneteenth. So I'm going to read that. My nonfiction for the week is Surprised by Joy by C.S. Lewis. I'm only about 30 pages into that one, so I have ways to go. I brought home my book club book for my Patreon, Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. And then The Killer Question by Janice Hallett, which is a quicker read because it's all in print, emails in print. It's emails and text messages and things, mixed media, murder mystery. And then I also brought Myrtle for fun. This is not a book to read, but it's like logic problems and Sudoku combined. Well, that's just for fun, but I brought that home too. It's a book. It's in this pile. So that's what I brought home. And now I'm going to get offline for a little while. And I will chat with you later. Bye. Oh, a flyby. He'll get on later, but before the vlog is over. Hello. I think technically it's afternoon. Now it's 12:15 and I just came back outside to read a little bit more. It's a little breezy, but it's a beautiful day and my brother is sleeping. My sister is at work. My mom had an event she had to go to. So I've just been having a really chill morning. I'm almost all caught up with comments. I cleaned out my photos on my downloaded folder and on my phone. I've read a little bit more of The Killer Question and I did a few Myrtles. So I've been like just enjoying a relaxing morning. I don't know if you can hear me between the wind and the wind chimes. It's kind of nice. I don't mind it at all. I might go get a chair though and sit down in the sun because it's a little chilly on the porch. But for now, I'm just gonna sit and read a little bit more. Got myself a little snack. I'm going to wait till BJ wakes up to see if we want to go out to eat or go to the thrift store or something. He had a couple things he wanted to do today, so we'll see about that in a little bit. But for now, I'm just enjoying some downtime. So I asked my brother the other day what kind of food he wanted because he's been out of the country so much in the last 10, 15 years, right? How long has it been?
11 years.
11 years. He's like, I want Taco Bell. So today, we're rocking the Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell, so no skin off my back. So while hanging out with my brother today, I learned something new. And so I want him to explain to you because we know and we grow, right? So I told him, I always say the Ukraine when I'm referring to where he lives. I'm always like, he lives in the Ukraine. He works at a school in Kiev. And I learned that I shouldn't be saying it like that. So can you explain why I shouldn't say the Ukraine and Kiev, and how should we say it? And yeah.
So yeah, the city in Ukrainian is called Kyiv. And since it's the capital of Ukraine, that's what it should be called. Kiev is actually the Russian pronunciation, which we learned here because it used to be part of the USSR.
Right.
Also, when you say the Ukraine, you're speaking of a geographical location. And when you say Ukraine, you're speaking of a country. Mm-hmm. And one of the things Russian propaganda is all about is trying to say that Ukraine is not its own country. It's simply a geographical location and actually is part of Russia. So when you say the Ukraine, you're actually not intentionally, but you're propagating Russian propaganda when you're doing that. So it's not the Ukraine, it's Ukraine, and it's Kyiv, not Kiev. So K-Y-I-V is Kyiv.
What is it? K-Y-I-V, Kyiv.
And Kiev, K-I-E-V, is the Russian spelling.
Oh. So he works in Ukraine, in the city of Kyiv, at a Christian school. So there you go. The more you know, the more you know. I feel like a star should go across the screen. Good morning. Happy Sunday. We're in the car, headed to church. Where's BJ? There he is. We are headed to Rochester, New York. Chilai, actually, because that is where we lived when I was in high school. BJ was in middle school and high school. Rachel was born in that time period. So yeah, we are headed there. My dad planted a church, and so we're going to go to the church that he planted. That we planted. That's now massive, has 3 services, but we know some people that still go there, and we're just going to go check it out. We thought that'd be a nice thing to do on Father's Day. Then we're going to go trot around to all our old stomping grounds, drive by our old house, go to our favorite ice cream shop, see another family that we used to go camping with all the time. Our old church that Dad used to be a youth pastor. Yeah. So we're going to trot around exploring today. All right. Bye. Hello. It is now Monday, and I need to wrap things up. I did not film very much yesterday because we were here, there, and everywhere. We kind of had so much fun. We had so much fun driving about an hour and a half away. We went to my old church where my dad started the church back when I was in high school, and it is huge now. 3 services. They're looking to start in a satellite campus. It's so exciting to see it doing so well. God is still moving there. People are coming to the Lord, which is really exciting. And got to see some old friends, our old neighbors that go there now, and my neighbor's son preached, which is so fun. I used to babysit them when I was little. So it was really cool to see them. And then we had grabbed lunch somewhere, and we drove to our favorite ice cream place, which is Huge Ice Cream. They always give you way more than you would expect, and so I ordered a kitty, and my mom and Rachel got a baby, but the kitty was 2 huge scoops of ice cream. It's crazy. And then where did we go from there? Then we stopped in to see our good friends that have known me since I was a baby, or since I was really little. I spent a few hours at their house just chit-chatting, shooting the breeze, catching up. And then we drove to some other old churches that my dad was a youth pastor at back in the day. So it was kind of fun. Then we drove home and basically went to bed. We got here, I don't know what time we got home. It was like 7:30. So we had dinner, and then everybody just kind of vegged out because we were so tired from driving around all day. And so now Mom and Rachel had school today still. New York is still in school, so they're still working today. And I'm sitting out on the porch so that I can do my nonfiction reading. Right now is Surprised by Joy by C.S. Lewis. So I'm going to read this for a few minutes. And then I'm going to spend some time this morning while they're at work reading The Killer Question. I'm about a third of the way done in this one. It's really fun. We follow this one pub and the owners, Sue and Mal. They have a quiz night every week. And then this pub is kind of off in it's off in the middle of nowhere. And someone was found dead under a dock nearby their pub. So there's this murder mystery, and I'm not sure where it's going to go from there, but so far I'm enjoying it. I also read this weekend, what did I finish on the drive up? The Writing Desk by Rachel Hauck. Enjoyed that one. Christian fiction, dual timeline desk connecting the two timelines. I think I talked about it already in an earlier clip. And then I started An Accidental Odyssey, but I should have read Lonesome Dove. So hopefully this week I can get some audiobook time in with Lonesome Dove as well. If not sooner than Thursday, at least during my drive on Thursday. Should be a good week. I have a few more days here hanging out with my mom and sister and brother. I think my mom and I might be going to IKEA today. I don't know if BJ's coming or not, but yeah, should be a good week. But I'm sorry this is a short vlog. I just have been here enjoying my family and not doing as many clips as I normally do on a weekend. But wanted to get this out to you as well, and that's going to be it. So let's chat down below about anything you saw in this video or anything you want to talk about. I always love talking with you down in the comments, and put some kind of ice cream cone, because I had some ice cream yesterday. Put an ice cream in the comments just to let me know that you were here. I really appreciate you being here, spending a few minutes of your day with me, and I look forward to chatting with you in another video very soon. Bye.